In a quiet Yorkshire village in the year 1768, a baby girl was born, Mary Harker. No one imagined that this child would one day be known as the Yorkshire Witch, a name whispered in fear for over 2 centuries. As Mary grew, her smile was sweet, but her heart cunning. She lied, she stole, and she learned how easily people's fears could be turned into profit. When Mary moved to Leeds, she began working as a servant, but she was clever, too clever. She discovered something more profitable than housework: superstition. Soon, she was selling charms, casting spells, and reading fortunes. People came to her door at night, desperate for hope, and Mary Bateman, as she now called herself, was happy to take their money.
Drink this potion, and the curse will lift. But beware, the spirits must be paid. The spirits must be paid.
Mary's fame spread. She claimed to work through a powerful spirit named Mrs. Blythe, a ghost who spoke through letters that Mary conveniently wrote herself. She sold healing powders and potions laced with poison. Her victims believed they were being cured, but every sip brought them closer to death. In 1806, a couple, William and Rebecca Kitchen, fell ill. They sought Mary's help, believing they'd been cursed. Mary told them a dark spirit had targeted their home. She offered them her spiritual protection, and a pudding, she said, would cleanse them.
Eat it before midnight. The spirit will pass through you.
The pudding was poisoned. Days later, Rebecca began to die in agony, and Mary returned again and again, pretending to comfort her while feeding her more poison. After Rebecca's death, the whispers began. Doctors found traces of poison. Police searched Mary's home, and what they discovered was horrifying. Letters from Mrs. Blythe, bottles of strange powders, and stolen possessions from dozens of families.
This woman's a murderer, not a witch.
In 1809, Mary Bateman stood before a York court, calm, smiling, unbothered. Even as the evidence piled up, she denied everything. The judge called her a monster in human form. And on March 20th, before a crowd of thousands, the Yorkshire Witch was hanged. When her body fell, people rushed forward, tearing pieces of her clothes as souvenirs. Some believed her spirit still had power, even in death. They say her ghost still walks near York prison, a shadow in the fog, whispering promises of healing and death, because some evils never truly die. Would you like a charm, dear?